Hi everyone, I'm Laura Belmain and I'm going to be your guide and coach for all things security in OneHourAppSec. Today, in this video, we're going to be looking at what security incidents are and why they matter to software teams. So let's start at the beginning. We all have incidents, right? An incident is something has gone wrong. And in software, that could be anything. That could be, a bug is causing an outage. It could be that, on our platform, X feature isn't working today. Or it could be that there's been a flood in our data center and everything's broken. It really does range from, small, minute feature problems all the way up to catastrophic events. Now, in security, we don't talk about all of those things. It was way too big. We have a subsection of incidents that we care about. And those are security incidents. And I'm particularly interested in AppSec incidents. So less, hey, somebody stole my laptop, and more, hey, my application's being used in a way that I'm not expected to see or that is not intended. So why does this matter to us in software? Well, in larger organizations, incident response planning is normally happening somewhere outside your team. It might be a governance and risk team. It could be, that you've got a CISO and a formal security team somewhere, and they take care of a plan. And that plan includes all of the steps you would take if a bad thing happens for all sorts of scenarios, such as ransomware and physical laptop theft and everything in between. But the reality is in AppSec, we aren't really involved in that plan, but we're key to it functioning for certain types of events. So, if somebody gains unauthorized access to one of the accounts in our system, then it's probably going to be us that answer the phone and have to fix it. If we see suspicious activity in our database that could mean that the data is being tampered with or leading to an integrity issue, again, it's going to be us that pick up the support ticket, that pick up the phone and have to respond. So being involved in incident response as a software person, it's really, really vital. We built the systems. We know how they work, and we are normally the best place to respond when bad things happen. Now, when it comes to our involvement and why we need to care and what we need to do, well, the thing is we need to prepare. We need to understand, how would people tell us something bad has happened? So some of us will get it via our customer support channels. Some of it would come from other teams. It might come from your customers. In the worst case, it comes from the media and the press, but let's hope that doesn't happen. Once you've been alerted to something, you need a process so that you know what to do. In traditional incident response, there are a series of steps. There's identification of a problem. There is research and understanding, triage, if you will, to see the scope and scale of the problem. Then there is some form of containment, so stop it from spreading, and some form of remediation. And all the way through this, we're probably testing to check that the issue has been addressed. Now, unlike many other categories of problems that we deal with as software engineers, in incident response, we need to have a plan for two reasons. Firstly, these are super high stress. A feature not working for 10 minutes is definitely going to have a different risk profile than somebody having unauthorized access to a customer's account. The second reason is that unlike when a bug is happening, where there's a feature problem, we don't want to just jump in straight away and fix. There's a reason why in incident response and security, we have that research, that triage stage and containment first. And that's because there might be evidence we need to gather. It might well be that we need to understand how much has happened before, how much is going on, what caused it, who's there, because every action we take changes the system. And if we needed to investigate later, all of those changes might hide the evidence we need to really understand the underlying problem. So this is why incidents matter to software teams. As the builders of systems, we are the best people to respond when bad things happen, and the best people to build the controls that stop that bad thing happening in the first place. So go find your team's incident response plan. Now, it may not even live in your team. If you don't have one, if one doesn't exist, that's okay too. Start where you are. We've included guidance in this module of OneHourAppSec to make sure that you can figure out how to get started if you need to create one from scratch. And remember, the software we build is the software we protect. So software incidents, particularly of the security nature, are definitely our domain. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please watch the others in the stream. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave comments. And if you have any questions, please do reach out.